going on motherfucking vacation with these white folks. Your white friends call you, say, hey, bud, what's up? Hey, you ain't going on vacation? No. Hell no. Because y'all keep going on them vacations, and they keep coming back home, and we can't find you. You got to tell them white people no right now. Not all of them, but some of them you got to tell them no. I can't swim why I'm going out there in the ocean for.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the hopefully elect, scattered across the four corners of the earth, presenting truth and all truth and sincerity. It's lucky, man. But yeah, this is gonna be a quick hit, Lord willing, to be edifying. Basically, this lesson is going into never trust thine enemy, man. All right. So let's get the book of, let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right, and who's thy enemy, man? All right, first and foremost, the self-proclaimed so-called white man Esau Edom, man. All right, and all these other heathen nations that took crafty counsel to keep us from being a nation, according to the book of Psalms, 83rd chapter. All right, and when I speak of us, I'm speaking of, Israelites, which consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, basically, man, we got enemies, man. All right, and as you can see, all right. But let me read on. The next, it says in verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. All right, beware of this motherfucker, man. All right, like the sign say, beware of a dog. You see, all right. He say, hey, we gotta beware of this motherfucker, man, because some dogs turn on their own masters, man. All right, so it says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. All right, just like you in the shower and shit, you can't fully see. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wipe that glass, but this is going into pretty much Esau Edom. He's crouching, he's humbling himself, as if he has your best interest at hand. But it's the complete opposite. All right, you see, because he's humbling himself and crouching, like as if he loves you, but he really hates you. So that's why it says, yeah, take good heed and beware of him. Hey buddy, you want a beer? You want to, offering you things that he think you might need, and or want. You see, things of the flesh, things of that nature. It says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. You see, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. All right, so he's pretending to be as he's righteous. You see, but basically a wolf in sheep's clothing. You see, but you take good heed behind everything, his words. You see, all of his dainties, his gifts. You see, you will see that, hey, this motherfucker's still wicked. All right, which he is the wicked. When you go into the book of Malachi, 4:1. Esau Edom being the border of wickedness. All right, you see, basically, these never trust the wicked, man. All right, never trust these motherfuckers, man. All right, because this basically is all from the beginning, man. All of this hate, all of this, goes back to the blessing, man. All right, so let's just get it, man. All right, all of this things that you see with Nolan, Powell, and You know, all of these other niggas, man, who trust their enemies, man. You know, the Lord said, never trust thy enemy, man. You see? Feeling like it's iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Alright? So let's get the book of Genesis. Genesis chapter 27 and 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob. Right? And who's Jacob, man? Right? It's our forefathers of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, from Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, you know, on down to Issachar, man. All right, the southern and northern tribes, man. All right, so Esau, he hated all of us, man. All right, but mainly, you know, the southern. All right, he says, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. All right, and this is ongoing, man. All right, you see, but 2/3 of the children of people are gonna learn that the hard way, man. All right, see, because they you know, they trust in this devil, man. They trust in Esau, you see, and that's gonna be their downfall, man. All right, because the scripture, like I just read, told you, you see, in Sirach 12:10, never trust thy enemy. All right, and as you can see, you know, that's what Esau's been doing. All right, to this day, man. All right, slaying his brother Jacob by the force of the sword. And the modern day sword is what? You know, the gun. You see? All right, and now you have your Mike Browns and your Trayvon Martins and, you know, your Nolan Powells, man. Things of that nature, man. All right, because this is, you know, this is the problem with our people, man. They trust in lies, man. All right, you see? So basically, let's let the scripture speak, man. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. It says, the words of his mouth are smoother than butter. You know, hey, man, come out on the boat with us, chill with us, man. Drink a couple of beers, man. We just gonna chill, smoke, do some hookahs and shit, you know. You see? But war was in his heart, you see? His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right, so they never trust thine enemy. All right, this going all the way back into, you see, the northern tribe, man, the so-called Native Americans, which is the Gadites, Gad. All right, Esau, you see, coming, making peace treaties. You see, because Gad was cold with the arsenal, with the bow and arrow, the axe, you know, things of that nature. You know, Esau couldn't fuck with him. So, you know, Esau had to come, you know, with his peace treaties and shit, you know, which he broke. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know how many times, but it says, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn sword. All right, so this man coming with his hand out as a peace offering, you see, but you know, with a sword behind his back. As soon as you shake his hand, he pulling you to the sword, thrusting it through. All right. So, you know, so never trust these motherfuckers, man. All right. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. He spitting that, you know, Esau. You see him, you know what I'm saying? You know, he telling you, you know, you're gonna have the American dream. You see, well, soon, hey, it's about to become a nightmare. But hey, this is what our people believe. They trust in vanity, trust in lies, trust in oppression. Trusting, you know what I'm saying, the God of this world, which is Esau Edom, man. You see? All right, so, but it said, yet was drawing swords, man. All right, and that's what this devil is about to do, come down with the sword, man. All right, upon these niggas, man. You see? All right, so never trust them, man. All right? Because these motherfuckers, man, even they kids be lying and shit, man. Babies and shit. You feel me? The bitch bring me to the book of Psalms, same book, chapter 58, verse 3. It says, the wicked are estranged for the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right, a little Lily White girl was in on the video with all the cookies and crumbs and chocolate and shit on her face. And her mama asked her who did it. She said it was a black man. You see? All right? Hey, this what they do, man. You know what I mean? Hey, see what happened to Emmett Till. All right? But it says, verse 4, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. All right? So, hey, this what it is, man. Okay? This don't sound like your friend or your buddy or your pal, man. All right? This is your enemy. All right, let's go back to Sirach chapter 12 and jump down to verse 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. All right? So come, man. Hey, this devil, man, is not to be trusted, man. All right? This how he coming, man. With, talking soft and talking, I love you. That's exactly what he said motherfucker had told him, when he got there to that island. All right? Shit, man. And, you the only motherfucker around all of these goddamn Edomites, man. Hey, Jake, man, you gonna learn the hard way, man. You see, and this is what happened to our people, man. That's lost in the law where they had liberty, man. You see, because this is a law to never trust thy enemy. All right, you see, because why? The end result is what, man? It say an enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagine he throw thee into a pit. All right, they threw that nigga off into a motherfucking to that river, man. You see. All right, so hey, we got enemy. Shalom.